It's measuring at 5.5 inches now. So now is when I do the heel. Now the heel, see, this was actually kind of like the back end. This is where we hook the toe. So we want to do the heel on this side of the loom. See, just on this side. And the reason is because we want all the stripes on the front to match up. So what you're going to do is, I'm not going to cut the yarn. I'm actually going to take the yarn and just shove it down inside the sock while I work on the heel. And the heel is just a repeat of the toe. And you don't need a huge, this was the end for the other side, so we will start it on that one next to it. Just hold that. You just gotta be careful because you don't want to pull the cast on string. Oh, there we go. You don't want to pull that all the way through. So here you will do your knit stitch all the way over to here. Okay, so I did my knit stitch to the one before the last. This white peg is that other side, like the marked peg here is this side, so you're not going to be messing with those at all for the heel. But the heel, just like I said, it is a repeat of the toe. The same way you do it. You take, we're going to do our decrease rows first, and we'll decrease to 8 on each side. Then we will increase until we have just one loop on every peg again. And there we go. Do that first one. See, just like with the other, with the toe, when I lifted this loop off, put the working yarn under, and put that loop back on, this was that working yarn, I just pulled it in front, and then I did my knit stitch on the peg next to it, and I'll knit stitch all the way over to the peg right before the marked peg. So I'll knit stitch to this one, I will lift this peg up, put the working yarn under, and I'll keep doing the decrease. You're on decrease 1 each row, and do your decrease till you have 8 decreased on each side. Alright, so we have our decreases, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th one on this side is loose. On this side we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to do our increases. You're going to you're going to do your knit stitch. You're going to skip that one, start with this one, just like you've been doing. And you'll do the knit stitch and you'll grab that first one. Then you'll knit stitch back and grab that first one. Well, it'll be this one. Knit stitch back, grab this first one. The exact same way you did your toe. Once the heel is done, your yarn will actually be back right where your starting yarn was, so you can just cut that, just stick that down inside, and just forget about that until at the end, and then you can weave them in. But all you're going to do now is just go back to your original yarn and just start going in and around again, still with the knit stitch. Do 10 rows, and then we will start on